And welcome to round 1, game 2. We are on the draw again. With this hand is excellent. We're going to keep this. And off we go. We're going to be hopefully trying to hit a gigantic undergrowth scavenger really quickly. So we're going to lead off with planes, pass turn. I mean, turn 2 wayfinder, turn 3 wayfinder, turn 4 undergrowth scavenger for maybe 6 or 7. Seems like a good thing. And hopefully luck falls our way. Although at the current rate we are flooding out pretty heavily. We're going to take a forest and we have double green. We are going to have a very tiny undergrowth scavenger. Although if he attacks, we're probably just going to slam this Gather Courage down on the Borderland Marauder. Actually no, I'm not even going to. We're still going to trade with it, so I don't particularly want to get 2 for 1. So we're just going to let the Borderland Marauder swing in. He swings in. Yep, not going to block that. Let's see what he does next. Plowbee plays. Yep, Rough Rider. Attack of the 3/2s. Alright, well that's a good draw. Because that's going to beat every other creature he has. We lose our Naturalize and we only put 1 creature in the graveyard. I'm only playing, I think, what was it? Like 5 cards that aren't, so a little bit annoying. So I think it is worth trying to get this Rough Rider off the board. If he has a pump spell, then we can pump back. It's not an issue, and then next turn we can slam down a Wayfinder for hopefully 5. Although the temptation here is to just be greedy and sit back a little bit longer, which I think I'm going to do. It has to have Lightning Strike or a Plummet right away. Which in either case is good for me because it means all I'm doing is taking another 3 damage and then I get to play a scavenger for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which is still going to be bigger than basically everything in his deck aside from the Solar New Phyrexia. Alright. Off we go. Yeah. He's either trying to next level me or he's got a pump spell, which we saw the Gather Courage in the first game. So I think I'm actually just going to let it through here. I would much rather have my own Gather Courage up before I... Oh, that's fine. And we have a Pillar of Light for the Solar New Phyrexia, which he could possibly play next turn. Let's jam this Scavenger down. It's going to be big and nasty. It's only a 5/5, but I'm fine with that. Now, we are on 11, so the last thing I want to do is have him somehow kill the Scavenger and just ruin our day. Yeah. He's got a trick. Probably means he has a Lightning Strike for the Scavenger. But we'll see what he ends up doing. Either way, I think we're pretty covered with the Gather Courage here. Gather Courage here it'll either save the scavenger from the lightning bolt that he has, or it's going to let us still first strike to kill this. So it'll be interesting to see what he has. In fact, he might even just be making this attack purely to get his 2 things in the graveyard. And that's a Titanic Growth, which I'm wondering, do I even want to try and save that? Because we are still going to end up trading. I think we're going to eat his Marauder anyway. So I think I'm fine with letting that happen. It is a bit of a disappointment. It would have been a real blowout if I had the Pillar of Light there, but I'm not going to waste it on Borderland Marauder. And it means we're going to be back at parity with... Or we can just play this and completely wreck him. First strike, Vigilance, Lifelink, +1/+1. Good times. Ajani is a fair magic card. You, sir, are ballsy. Who are you attacking? You are attacking my Ajani. I am going to protect my Ajani with this Razorfoot Griffin. Here comes the Undergrowth Scavenger, probably? Wouldn't surprise me if he had that. I just can't feel that he would make that attack. Either he just wants to concede and he's just doing it in a really fancy way. Either of those options I'm quite happy with. We don't need these lands for anything, so we're just going to play them out. So here he's gonna gather courage. And we're gonna Pillar of Light it. For the absolute blowouts. So here is a cute sort of plays I could possibly do where I Ajani +1/+1, then I Invasive Species it back to my hand and replay Ajani and give it another +1/+1. But I feel like that's too cute. In fact, I could probably -2, replay it. Oh, but then my Invasive Species doesn't get bigger. So there's a couple of ways I could play this, but in fact I think I'm just going to +1/+1 this. Play this. Return a forest, play a forest. And this way it sets me up for something close to lethal next turn. The point is I have an Ajani that's about to go ultimate. And I've just... Oh! Oops. But I have an Ajani that's about to go ultimate. I think I'm going to be fine. That's embarrassing. Damn you, F2. Phyto-Titan. Phyto-Titan chooses to fight and die to my Razorfoot Griffin. This time, let's not forget to attack. So here I've made a slight misplay by attacking with the invasive species. I could have just attacked into it and made the Razorfoot Griffin. The one that had Vigilance, because then I could at least first strike the Fighter Titan, but instead I think I want to play this invasive species. Actually, no, that is enough. I can just return this, replay this, and still have quite a substantial army. So again, I've played horribly. You know, F2ing through attacks and things like that, but thankfully Ajani is just an insane magic card. So what is our opponent doing here? Looks like he's trying to cast something. An X-Spell? Nope. Alright, let's see what he does. Meteorite. He's going to try and drop a Meteorite on Ajani, I would assume, although I don't think that's a problem. Who are you dropping the Meteorite on, brother? On Mr. Drolf. Dash. Taking his sweet time trying to decide. I mean, if he tries to Meteorite, he's trying to Meteorite me, which I'm okay with. I mean, I have no intention of actually using the emblem. I think it's entirely superfluous at this point, when I actually have, well, not quite lethal on board. Actually, I do have lethal on board. It depends on how he decides to attack. I mean, he's not attacking, but... Oh, right, he is attacking. Yeah? Crowd's favor. +1/+0 and first strike. Okay, so we're actually going to trade. Alright. Whatever. Whatever, I just Ajani -2 and kill you. Species, they are invasive. Alright. Thanks guys, I will see you for round 2.